In November 2022, the Ontario College of Psychologists ordered Jordan Peterson to complete a, quote, education or remedial program regarding professionalism in public statements, end quote. Comrade Peterson refused to be re-educated and appealed in court. Last week, 3 judges unanimously rejected his appeal and ordered him to pay the college $25,000. The way Jordan's been treated from day one and the way he's being treated now is highly symptomatic of where we are as a culture. This was especially apparent when he first became a public figure. Did you notice that the question they used most often to try and attack him was, well, most of your audience are men, so blah, blah, blah.
I wasn't specifically aiming this message at young men to begin with. It just kind of turned out that way.
And it's mostly, you admit, it's mostly men listening. I mean,
it
90% of your audiences are men,
well, it's
right?
about 80% on YouTube, YouTube is a male domain, primarily.
You can only ask that question if you believe there's something wrong with men. No one attacks makeup brands because the majority of their customers are women. The fact is, a powerful minority want men to be weak, incompetent, and feeble. They don't understand that in doing so they're sowing the seeds of their own and our entire society's downfall. The attempt to undermine, subvert, and problematize healthy masculinity is guaranteed to backfire, and already is backfiring. First, it makes us vulnerable to other cultures which raise men to be strong and capable. Second, suppressing healthy masculinity only leads to other, mostly unhealthy expressions of masculinity. Have you noticed that there's been an explosion in men going to the gym specifically to look buff? This is a largely Western phenomenon. In former Soviet countries where I go regularly, gyms are full of 2 groups of people: young women who want to stay in shape, and middle-aged guys with beer bellies trying to stave off a heart attack. Even in the gym, buff guys are a tiny minority. This isn't a comment on the benefits or otherwise of men lifting weights, just an observation that in cultures where healthy masculinity is not demonized, men don't have to look for acceptable ways of expressing it. But displaced masculinity can also come out in unhealthy ways too. This is where Jordan came in. He reminded men what being man actually means: responsibility, duty, sacrifice, courage, and honor. And for this, he was roundly attacked by journalists, mainly female ones, as being divisive and toxic, etc., for telling men to be better. Jordan isn't perfect, no one is, but his message was essential, especially for men, and they're trying to ruin his career for it.